Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly readings for the week starting January 31st. This is Moon Magic Tarot, and I am Ambi. This deck that I'm using is the Tarot of the Tree by Dana Driscoll. It's my favy. Sagittarius. Let's get you a message for this week, the 31st. Something that guides you to your highest potential for the week. What we got here, babies? Sagittarius. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Da da da. Get a stretching sleepy kitty right next to me. Hi, kitty, kitty. Oh, little belly. Oh, sorry about that. Get distracted by kitty bellies. That's just what happens. Sagittarius. So, the overall energy of this week is the Two of Pentacles. And this is awesome. Having it be the overall energy of the week really speaks to the fact that maybe this week you'll be finding balance. You'll be all over the place. You got stuff, it'll be a blend of like positive and negative, progress and non-progress, stillness and going, and love and pursuing, and I think you'll be able to find this balance, or you'll be busy negotiating it and figuring out what balance works for you. How do you balance your life and the aspects of it, which is good. In the challenge position, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, this could be a woman specifically. She would be most likely a fire sign, but not necessarily. It is general, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But if it was to be a person in your life, it would be somebody who is very energetic. She's cheerful. She's super busy all the time. Like, she really likes to go, go, go. She runs around all over the place. She, she'll take on projects for other people, and a lot of the time she'll overpack her time. Sometimes she has a tendency to forget because she does take on too much. But usually when she does this, it's not vindictive in any way, size, shape, or form, and everybody who, where she drops the ball, she's really easy to forgive because she really meant well. She truly, truly meant well. And so the challenge for you could possibly be to forgive her for dropping the ball. It's very possible for you that it is to forgive her for dropping the ball. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could also be just your challenge for you is to be more active, to take on more things, to quantity over quality is what is usually, the name of the game for the Queen of Wands. She's fiery, so maybe she's feisty. But you might be being asked to be more energized and cheerful and warm and go, go, go-y, Yeah, you're being asked to be like running around like she does. I think a lot of you are. Although, I think for most of you, this Queen of Wands is actually a specific person. And while I was describing her, she probably popped into your head, maybe more than once. And you might be being asked to forgive her. She might be challenging to you, and challenging to you striking your balance. I wonder how she plays in. Like, I think she has her hands in one aspect that you're trying to balance. So, like, this Queen of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be a female just because this is general. It could be a male. It's possible. Most likely it would be a male that is more feminine in nature, if it is. But it definitely could be. Somehow this female, I'm just going to run with that. Somehow this female has her hands in your stuff. So, like, she's either involved with your creative work, your job. Maybe she lives in your home. or close to, maybe a neighbor who's, interacts on a regular basis. It could be health, just like maybe she's a nurse that you have to deal with on a regular basis if you have health issues. Excuse me. And, it could be, it could be a mother-in-law, a sister of an in-law if you're coupled. Something along that line. It could be your mom. Whatever the case may be, but somehow they have an impact on these things, these aspects of your life you're trying to balance. And so that's challenging for you. And in the advice position, you have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is asking you to deal with the situation with diplomacy instead of force. Instead of going at this queen aggressively, it's asking you to talk with her reasonably and logically. Remember, she's fire, so she might react. So you're going to have to, you're fire too, so that could definitely be you. So maybe this could be you, but, I think for most of you, it's somebody that somebody else, I think most likely is, for a lot of you. Some of it's for you, but you're having to deal with some situation, diplomatic, and maybe try not to be so reactive. Maybe you need to be a little more grounded. This could also just be that the situation isn't going as well as you anticipated, and so you're trying to negotiate that in a graceful manner instead of being explosive, like, "Rah! It was supposed to be like this," or whatever. You're trying to negotiate that graceful. I think that's the best way to put it. Graceful way. I really do think for most of you, you have a conflict with this person somehow. And some of you, this might be internally. You might be battling yourself. Not battling, but going up against yourself. Where you have these tendencies to be, careless or reckless or whatever it is. And you're trying to find this balance, and you are railroading yourself off your path. You're just, boom, knocking yourself off. And so you're trying to sit down with yourself, and, sometimes our self-talk can get sort of abusive. This is asking you maybe, in that case, if it is you, this card here is asking you to be softer with yourself, to give yourself some compassion and understanding, and try to empathize with yourself as best you can while still being firm in, no, we won't just let this slip. We're heading forward. Gosh darn it, we're gonna do this, and you're gonna help me, kind of thing, So, yeah. And whatever comes up, I think you'll know. You'll see. You'll have some kind of tenseness happen around a person, or around how you're acting about a situation, and you're gonna have to okay. Let me try to get a hold of my diplomatic side, and I'll try to work things out and negotiate and do all that stuff, which it's hard and it's not always fun, but it works out, I think, because by the end you got the Wheel of the Year, and this is a reminder for first and foremost, the Wheel of the Year is here, I think, truly to remind you that it's a cycle, there's good, there's bad, and it just cycles through, because this has the seasons on it. You see, here's spring, summer, fall, winter. And what we have here is winter, spring, fall. So, winter, spring, fall. So this is showing you that this is a cycle, and in comes other seasons. It cycles through always. So you're going to have your ups and downs and all that. Oops. Buddha. Excuse the cat. Get down. Ugh. I'm tired. It's being stubborn. Excuse the cat. Sorry about that. Where was I? The Wheel of the Year. Often, the Wheel of the Year is definitely about the cycle of life. The waxing and waning and the blah, 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 blah. Most of the time this is called the Wheel of Fortune, and that can mean, good things coming. It can be about financial gains, like literal fortune, turn of luck. This a lot of the time has a destiny feel. So this could be that you're very well in alignment with where you need to be. This is a reminder of that. And although you have these struggles and stuff, this is part of the path that you need to go on so that you can become who you're trying to become and reach the highest potential of who you are and experience the things that you came here to experience to the fullest and make the most out of it. You're actively playing your role, and it's a good one at that. Like, it's important and it's beautiful. Just remember, it's a cycle. It's a flow, ups and downs. You ride the wave, baby, ride the wave, and things will get better. I really do. I think for some of you, this is internal, but not all of you. You'll have to see how that works out for you. I really hope this message adds to your life in some way. That's my intent through and through. I'm wishing you a beautiful week. If you want to comment, that'd be cool. If you want to rate it, awesome. If you are not subscribed and would like to see my videos in the future, go ahead and subscribe. That'd be cool too. I am sending you my love. Wishing you a beautiful week. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.